Maintaining self-discipline is just like the natural secretion of insulin. Why? Let me make you understand. But before that, let me tell you what is insulin. You must know that insulin is a very essential hormone in our systems which can control the blood sugar. Just like the steady secretion of the insulin can control the sugar level in your blood. But if you don't have any steady secretion of insulin because of some ailment or because of some diabetes 2, type 2, in such cases your sugar level is bound to increase unless you take the medicines. And before taking that medicine, if you can make the natural secretion of insulins, you can control the diabetes. Similarly, for self-discipline, if you have the self-discipline, you can control your mind from the distractions. And you all know that distractions is a very bad. It will be an obstacle. It will be hindrance from your focus. You cannot reach your focus because of the distractions. It happens because you are going from Kolkata to Delhi. And in between, if you think that, oh, there are certain very exotic beach in Vizag or in Puri, Odisha, let me see that. You will be driving up to Puri. So will you reach to your destination very fast? Never. And after enjoying that the exotic beach, you are thinking that I need to travel that part also. You cannot reach your destination, which is Delhi. You set for. Similarly, the self-discipline. If you have the self-discipline, if you have the focus in your mind, you can definitely reach. Be it slow, but be it steady. You will be ready to reach if you have the enough focus to reach that destinations. So self-discipline is very important. Welcome my viewers. Before going to teach you, before going to tell you how to maintain the self-discipline and how to remain sustained on that self-discipline, let me invite you. I am Gautam Kumar Chakraborty and I am very happy to present you that the ways to maintain the self-discipline, how I maintain the self-discipline in my life. Discipline is a matter of practice. So first of all, you need to have that mindset that you need to follow the same kind of things every day. For example, if you have said in the practice that after getting up, after doing your daily rituals of the washing the teeth and the brushing the teeth, you will go for the morning walk. No matter however the day climate is, you will definitely will go for morning walk, be it a 30 minute or the 40 minute, what is as per your routine. What I mean to say, that maintaining the routine. But at the same time, if you discover something that it is something new habit you need to generate, and you need to sustain on that new habit, in such cases, your mental presence will be required, and for that also to set up the new routine to maintain that discipline, it is very much essential, whether you like or do not like, to maintain your routine for at least 21 days so that it habit can be brain tattooed in here. For example, if you have the morning walk habit, but apart from that habit, for your health consciousness, you just try to add some free hand exercise or yoga or pranayam, something like that. You can take it in your routine and do it. But here lies the questions. Where from you get the time? And for that time, my second tips is that keep it an anchor with some already having habit. Just like you have already developed the habit of the morning walk. In such cases, you can anchor that new habit of free hand exercise or yoga or pranayam immediately after that morning walk. You can set it the time. Understood? So first one is that to follow the habit, and second one is that with some existing habit, you must have to anchor so that you won't forget that only after morning walk you have to do the another task, that is the exercise or yoga. So this is the number 2, anchor. And how to set it and how to make it the habit so that this habit will be brain tattooed after doing the 21 days of the rigorous practice and the maintaining the same time. So this is about these things. Third thing is that to maintain the self-discipline, you can imagine the opposite picture out of it. For example, this exercising habit, this yoga habit, what picture it can give you in the visualization effect? You can see yourself the good healthy persons, and you can keep your aging process in a bay by means of the daily practicing of your yoga or pranayam. In such cases, the opposite of this you can think about it. If you are not practicing yoga, what will happen? Very soon, your strength will be diminished and you will be looking very old persons. So do you want to look yourself as an old person? The answer is definitely no. If answer is definitely no, immediately you need to think about the sticking to this habit of self-discipline, that is the exercising. So one is self-discipline is that doing it, that mentality, whatever it may happen, I do it, my daily self-discipline habit. And if you are adopting the new habit, in such cases, you must anchor it to the already established habit until it can be brain tattooed in your life. Practice it for the continuous 21 days so that it will be already inculcated in your practice, in your daily habit. And third thing is that imagining the worst pictures, if you do not do that habit, what can happen? And in order to prevent that thing to happen, you will be inspired enough to do that thing. So this is another technique of this self-discipline. And more thing is that once you can starting to get small benefit out of it, maintaining this habit, you just reward yourself. Number 4. Yes, reward and recognition is a very good technique all over this world, be it in the industry, be it in the educational institute. So once with the development of the benefit out of it, reaping the benefit out of it, you can reward. For example, if an obese people has the target to reduce his weight or her weight 5 kgs, don't wait for the 5 kgs to happen. Even if you can be able to reduce the 1 kg, in such cases also you can think about yourself that I am in the progress path. In such cases, you can reward yourself with something. But remember, that reward must not be to add something more calorie in your life. Okay, not fall into that trap. So give something more habit which can help you really to develop yourself. For example, in such cases, you can reward yourself to buy some exercise instruments so that you can further reduce your weight. So these are the 4 technique. The number 1 technique is the mentality development, that you must maintain the good habit as a good discipline. The second thing is that for set up the new discipline, new habit, you need to follow it up the 21 days at least at a stretch to make it the new habit as a brain tattoo in your mind so that you won't forget. And number 3 is that imagine something worse can happen if you do not do as a routine self-discipline kind of things. In such cases, things will get worse. And automatically, as you do not want that the worst thing can happen to you, you will be inspired to do these best things, which is maintaining your self-discipline. And number 4 things is that rewarding with a small win in this path, in the pursuit of developing the self-discipline. This 4 technique, if you can follow, you will follow yourself that you will be in the rising path. And with the steady development, you will find yourself that the journey of 1,000 miles, you have already started the step by step. And with the step by step, you will automatically follow that you can reach your destinations. So that's all. These are the technique of maintaining the self-discipline. Thank you, my dear friend. If you have any other idea, please mention in this comment box. Thank you.